Hey everyone, it's Nancy. I have another quick tutorial for you. I wanted to show you how to make this bottom flower that I used on my tag. I made it using vintage dictionary paper. These are some other ones that I made over the past couple days just playing around. These are the flowers that Donna Salazar does. I love them. They're so fast and easy and they look so pretty, and you can make them whatever color you want. So let me show you what I do. I cut my scallop circles using my Nestabilities, and I use all the different sizes. So the first thing that I'm going to do is lay out my circles, and I'm going to use my mini mister and just lightly wet them. And then I'm going to take the water and just kind of rub it into the paper. Okay, and then I'm going to crinkle it up into a little tight ball. And I'm going to do that with all the ones, these four that I'm going to do. This process is really, really quick. Same thing with this last one. Okay, move this out of the way. I'm going to get this water up real quick. Okay, now I'm going to uncurl real carefully the scallop circles. They're kind of delicate because they are wet, so just be careful not to tear them. Just open them back up. And for these, I'm going to do 2 layers, but you can do up to 6 layers. This is as thick as I've gone with them. I'm sure you could do more, but the most I've done was 6, and it was a pretty big flower. Okay, so once I have them all opened up and smoothed out, I take my Glimmer Mist and I'll spray them. This one, bottom flower, I want it to be red, so I'm just going to spray both sides. I'm not worried about completely covering them. And I'm going to do this one red too, so I'll have a double red flower. And then I'm just going to dry them real quick. I don't want them completely dry, mostly dry. I'd say like 95% dry. But if they're still a little damp, it makes them a little easier to manipulate when you try to make the pleats. Okay, while these finish drying, I'm going to pull these, and I'm going to do these in green. Now, I did some samples already, and I've done red and then white. So what I'm going to do is just put these to the side to let them dry, because I've already had to redo this video for time. So I'm going to pull out the ones that I already made. Okay, I'm going to have a red and white, and then I'm going to have a green and white. So I use, for my glue, I use the Designer Dries Clear by Art Glitter. I know many of you use the Scotch Quick Dry adhesive, that's fine. This to me dries faster and it's clear, and I really love it. You can also use glossy accents for this. Whichever one you have is fine. So I take my flower and my scallop circle, and I fold it in half, and then I fold it in half again, so that I can find the center point of the flower. And I just kind of open this up a little bit and still kind of leave it so that it's together in the center. Now, I'm going to take my glue and I'm going to put a little glue on my craft mat, just like that. And I'm going to stick that center point of my flower into the center of that glue. And now what I'm going to start doing is turning and pinching the flower. You can see. It's kind of hard to hold my hand over it and show you at the same time. But I'm just turning and pinching. You can see how the flower's gathering. This glue dries so fast, I gotta kind of work quick. I just keep turning and pinching the flower until it looks the way you want it to look. Okay? So there's my first bottom layer. And on this layer, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put my glue on my craft mat. I'm going to find the center of my flower. I'm going to set this down in the glue. And again, do this, repeat the same process, just pinch and twist. The more you pinch, the tighter you pinch, the more it's going to gather. So just keep pinching and turning it until you have the way you want your flower to look. Okay? So now I have both layers of my flower, the bottom layer and then the top layer. And what I'm going to do is just take some hot glue and I'm going to glue these two together. Now when I put these together, because there's a little hump where you gathered in the center, I'm going to just kind of smush it down so that you can put your embellishment in the center. So that's it. That's your flower. See how quick and easy that was? Let's do the same with the green. Just add my glue. Find my center, open it up, then stick it down in the glue and pinch and turn. The more you pull as you pinch and turn the paper, you pull the paper toward the center, the smaller your flower will be. So there's the green one. Do the same thing for its top. Some glue. Find the center. We'll sit it down in there and repeat. Just remember, the faster your glue dries, the quicker you've got to work. So I'm just going to keep pinching and turning. Then I have my top and my bottom. Again, I'm just going to add some hot glue. I'm going to attach it to this one and press down that middle. And now I have the green and white flower. And at this point you can go in and add whatever embellishment you want for the center. It's up to you. Like there's the green one, and there's the red one. Okay. These flowers are really fast and really easy. The other thing I want to show is the flowers I made using Cynthia Luhu's tutorial from yesterday with the crepe paper. I made this black and gold one. This one's black and copper. I didn't have any white crepe paper. I only had black and hot pink. So this is my black one. And then this center embellishment, I made this 3D rose. Okay. And then I have it in black and gold. And then this is the hot pink one, and I used the cranberry zing on the bottom layer of this, and then I didn't on the top, so it looks two-toned. But this one has the gold center embellishment. And then this one has silver. And this one I glimmer misted this crepe with cranberry zing. I love these embellishments. But I just wanted to show the flowers that I've been making over the past couple days. I really hope you try it. I really love these Donna Salazar flowers. They're my favorite to make, and they're so fast. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you make some flowers. Thanks. Have a great day.